I'm taking the wind guards off of my car and replacing the center cap with my test assembly. I know you're going to say, why are you taking these off? This helps with range. Well, with my normal day driving that I do every day, it's not going to affect me to take these off. Now, if I go do a long trip and I need to make sure I get the most mileage I possibly can, I can just slap them back on. So we're going to take these off, and I'm going to fix my scuffed rim with some touch-up paint that I have, and we're going to see what she looks like. All right, guys, as you can see, I do have a scuffed rim. Now, if you guys have seen my other videos where I was fixing this, and I said in the video that I'm not the one that did it, well, I didn't. In this, I did. I actually did this scuff on this rim. But we're going to fix that. Now, how'd that happen? Well, I was pulling into a parking spot, and I did not realize that the parking spot, the curb right beside the parking spot, I didn't realize it had an edge. Okay, the sidewalk came right down the side of the parking spot. I did not realize when I was pulling in that the sidewalk was raised about 4 inches or 5 inches or something like that. And when I turned into the parking spot, I kind of curbed my tire. It's an easy thing to do. It made me mad. It aggravated me. But, you know, things like that happen. But I do have a touch-up paint that fixed those. And if you've seen my last video, you realize how good it does. But we're going to do it again. But first, we're going to take all of these caps off my car. Actually, a pretty easy thing to do. They actually pop off really easy. And that's what she looks like without it. But I have these center pieces to put in there, and then I'm going to clean up the rims. Okay, so even though I don't like to use my my water hose here at the house because I have well water and it leaves spots, I'm going to use my hose. I got a lot of brake dust, and I need to spray the brake dust off all this. That way it's somewhat clean, and it's okay since I'm going to be washing them down and shining them up anyways. I can get all the water. Okay, so I pulled my car all the way down here because my daughter is probably going to want to lay out in a little bit, and I don't want to make the driveway all soaking wet. All right, so we're going to spray all this off. And it might help if I put it on jet. Okay, now, nice and shiny, nice and clean. The big difference in the way that one looks and the way this one looks, guys. So, I'm going to clean the rest of these up and pull this back in the garage. Alright, so I got them clean, but I gotta get the water off of them before I spray them with the foam to shine the tires up. So I use my leaf blower. I got this stuff. I'm gonna spray it on my tires right now. That way, when the stuff runs down onto the ground, it doesn't run into my garage and make my garage nasty. So I'm gonna spray that stuff on right now. I've told you guys how much I love this brand of stuff. Now, I did find out how much it cost. In the last video, I didn't remember how much it cost. This is $16 for the spray wax, this quick wax. All right, but I love this brand of stuff. And today I got the same brand of stuff, tire foam, and it says it gives the tire a deep black wet look. So we're going to spray this on there and let it dry before I pull the car back into the garage. Shake well, and then we spray. Okay, this is not the tire foam. All right, we're going to do all 4 tires, and we're back. Yeah, I know I said tire foam, didn't I? It's not foam. Foam will run down your tire and makes a mess on the ground. But the foam I don't like, because that stuff seems to come off your tires a lot easier than this stuff does. But if you let it, and then when you take off in your car, sometimes that stuff that's on the tires will splat down the side of your car. So then you gotta come back and you gotta wash that off. This stuff here, once it dries, if you let it dry all the way, it won't fling all over your car. So right here, this brand of stuff is amazing. All right, so look how shiny them are. Don't you think that looks a lot better than having those wind guards on there? See how shiny those tires are? Looks nice. Now we're gonna finish wiping down the rims to get everything off of those. Now, when I wipe down the rims, I'm just going to use this. And what I did is an old shirt, and I just cut it up. You know, the shirt, you know, fine material, and you know, you can use these to wipe down your car to do anything, because you know the fabric is not going to scratch your car. So we're going to use these to wipe down the rims, clean them up, and see if we can get them to shine. The rims are already looking pretty good, because some of that stuff that I sprayed on the tires kind of went on them, got them all shiny. But we're going to fix this spot too before I get too far. We're going to touch that up, and I'm going to put the center caps in there, guys. But these rims are in good shape, because you know I had them covers on there for well, excuse me. Woo! I must be allergic to that spray. Those covers have been on there ever since I've owned the car, so these rims are in pretty good shape. No dings and stuff on the inside of this here. It's nice, clean. The only spot on these rims is right here, and we're going to touch that up. As you see, pretty clean, except for those spots right there. All right, I'm going to wipe these down, and then I'll get my touch-up paint, and we'll get that. All right, so the stuff I use is actually this right here. It's actually a Ford touch-up paint, dark shadow gray. All right, this is actually the stuff I use, but it is like a perfect match to the rims. And as you can see from here to here, it is maybe it's kind of hard to see in that, but it is a perfect match, guys, to the color of these rims. So I'm going to touch this up and I'm going to show you how it's done. So we're going to take this and you push and shake it up real good. Shake it up real good. Take this and you watch. Put it on there, bud. This stuff is almost a perfect. Well, I'm not going to say almost. You can't see that it's not the same color. Because it might not be 100% perfect, but when you put it on there, it blends in perfectly. I'm hoping you guys could see this, of how good it goes on and how easy it goes on. I'll get a picture, put it in this video if you guys having a hard time seeing. I'll find out when I edit the video. But there you go. This thing does a really good job, and I'm hoping this thing, look at that. You don't want to focus. I'll take a picture, guys, and I'll post it right here, right now. All right, well, I found a couple little spots on a couple other rims. I found a couple on this rim, down for here. I think it's just spots that I missed when I first touched it up when I first got the car. But I went ahead and touched all that up. And now we're gonna put these in the center and we'll see how much of a difference it makes this look. All right, so these are here. They snap right in. Shouldn't have no problem snapping this in. And there it is. It looks good. Let's put all 4 of them on. So there you go. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like them better this way, or do you like the looks of the traditional Tesla look with the wind guards on the rims. So next video, I'm going to use some shine and I'm going to shine up the inside of my car, do some detailing to the inside of my car. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. That video is coming. Thanks for watching. Like I said, don't forget to comment. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think it looks better like this or with the wind guards on there? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell button for notifications. God bless. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the bell.